exciting. We have something in common, me and you, because I am also originally from the West. That's right, I'm from Victoria, BC, on Vancouver Island. And I know what people think about West Coasters. People think that we're all, into yoga and care about the environment. But we're not all like that. Oh no, I grew up in a staunch Reform, Alliance, Progressive, Conservative household. Socially liberal, but fiscally conservative. So, gay people are okay, but panhandlers should die. Preferably at no expense to the taxpayer. But I had high standards, I had to get straight A's. And so I enrolled in as many arts classes as I could. But I still had an artistic appreciation for the sciences. Science is very important. Without science, we wouldn't know that the oceans were filled with water or that caterpillars would explode in a microwave. Without science, Tori Spelling would still be a man. I was really lucky growing up, and I just want to dedicate this song to my mother. But not just my mother, the mother of all of us Canadians, our mother Britannia. This song is called Commonwealth Bordello. Canada, in her maidenhood, had the innocence of girlish charm. Her mountains were voluptuous, and her fields were ripe to farm. Although Miss Canada was rich with fertile pastures aplenty, she avoided barbaric invasion and kept an undiscovered virginity. But eventually the pure becomes polluted with little men in big silly boats. They came for beaver fur, but instead they got her when Jack Cartier sailed up her St. Lawrence River. Oh, tell me, how did little Canada learn such naughty behavior? Miss Canada was taught civility from Mother Britannia across the sea. She thought she came from nobility, but instead found her mommy was slutty. Mommy dearest, slept with the nearest empire around. The person she found, a Roman or Germans, a Vikings or Normans, all totally scored when they came on her shores. Mother Britain may have been smitten by all the hearty seamen exploring her nation, but she didn't know of this homeland invasion, so she started doing her own raping and pillaging. Cause she's a yummy mommy, slutty mommy, yummy slutty mommy. Doesn't matter whether fatherland, sisterland, brotherland, uncle land, cause any land is fertile land for motherland to land on. And with her flashing red neon lights and her multinational fishnet tights, Madame Britain opened up the first Commonwealth Bordello. Cause she's a yummy mommy, slutty mommy, yummy slutty mommy. And she had 54 illegitimate Commonwealth children come out for imperial tummy. Go mommy, go slutty mommy, hitting up her kids for all their jewels and money. Go mommy, go rich Madam mommy, who are the children of the Commonwealth. Antigua, Barbuda, the Bahamas and Australia, Bangladesh, Barbados, Botswana, Ghana, Dominica, Brunei, Jerusalem, Guyana, Gambia, Canada, Jamaica, Malta, Tonga, Mozambique, you believe it? Zambia, Zambia, Malaysia, Grenada, India, Malawi, Kiribati, Tanzania, Papua New Guinea, Tuvalu, Aruba, Nuatu, Ghana, Samoa, St. Kitts, the Bismarck, First Nations, and the Grenadines. Pakistan, New Zealand, Swaziland, Solomon Islands, South Africa, Nigeria, St. Lucia, Sierra Leone, Seychelles, Singapore, Lesotho, Trinidad, Tobago, Mauritius, the Maldives, Cameroon, Rwanda, and Fiji. She's up. Children come out for imperial tummy. Go mommy, go slutty mommy, hitting up for kids for all their jewels and money. Go mommy, go rich Madam mommy. We know the Commonwealth Bordello. But not all mummies are slutty, only if they're British. I love folk music, and that's why I sing it, because I think it's so powerful. With folk music, you can really change the world, like the music of Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Joni Mitchell. But you can sing folk music even if you have absolutely nothing to say, like Jules, she yodels. I said, I was really fortunate growing up. I got to do a lot of traveling, and that made me really appreciate languages. I think it's important that people speak good, using things like words and nouns and tenses, which is what we do with verbs and our muscles during daily Kegel workouts. I'm doing mine right now. I was also really lucky because I got to go to France when I was a girl in high school, and France, of course, is famous for many things like Beaujolais wine, La Belle du Jour, and a suicidal mass movement called existentialism. In Canada, of course, we speak French to better communicate with the province of Quebec, which is entirely populated by the Dion family. Famous Dion family members include Stephane Dion, the Dion quintuplets, and of course Celine Dion, who's most famous for marrying her grandfather. This is a song about my trip to France. I was 16, you know what that means. I was horny, and my French immersion class went to France. What a good chance to practice our verbs and have sex with a dirty French man. We went to the Louvre, the Notre Dame, and Versailles, and the Musée d'Orsay. I want to have sex with a dirty French man today. I don't want any diseases, I just want to be that girl in high school who had sex in France. So talk dirty to me en français. S'il vous plaît, je voudrais lick the froth off your café au lait. I want to stroke your accent aigu, and while I do, I can quote Camus. I'll butter your baguette with my Canadian brie. Let's play Revolution or storm your Bastille. The only French I know is oui, monsieur, oui. And since you invented it, I'm cool with a menage a three. Ce n'est pas une pipe Magritte, but I'd like to smoke yours. I know all the lyrics from Les Mis that were sung by the horse. Don't have bibliothèque, we haven't done it there yet. Je suis, tu as, il a, just promise don't tell my dad. I learned a lot of things on that trip to France, like how to unzip a dirty French man's pants. All the things you can do with an empty wine bottle. Take a moment to get the visual. My parents were proud, they paid for the trip to France. I learned how to romance, I got an A in my class, I got Canadian ass. Life experience is truly priceless en français. For my last song, I want to talk a little bit about my first love and the dreams I used to have. I used to dream that a pumpkin would come to life and take me to a ball in a big, enormous dress, and there, standing on the stairs, would be my handsome prince. Lies. Pumpkins don't come to life, and princes are very rarely handsome because they're usually inbred. I would dream that I was a princess, high up in a castle, sewing something of great importance, only to prick my finger, fall asleep, and wake up years later by a kiss on my lips from my handsome prince. Yet another lie. If a man hits on you while you're unconscious, it's not love, it's a dentist. I would dream that I was a mermaid princess, half woman, half fish, who suddenly grew legs, walked into the sand, met the man of my dreams. Yet another lie. Women who smell like fish are not princesses, they are prostitutes. But I did have a first love, and this first love I met while I was tree planting. This is a song about that love and about the woman who stole him away from me. Our love was fresh and young. We had so much fun tree planting way up north in the bushy, brushy forest. You dug the color green, and so did I. Plus it helped that we were drunk and high on ecstasy and tranquilizer, cut with organic fertilizer. I had beaver fever for your Douglas fir until you met her, that stinking bush whore. Stay away from my band just cause you can, don't mean you should. You're no good. Go whack with a bear for all I care, bush. You don't know him. He don't know that you've been ripped to the streets, recycled before. I make my money planting trees. You make your money on your knees. That's what you ask him.